Hello viewers, welcome to Elimu TV, a station where you watch and learn. I am your tutor, Sarah Maida. Today I'm taking you through CRE Form 2, Lesson 9. Our topic today is the infancy and the early life of Jesus. And our subtopic is the boy Jesus at the temple. The boy Jesus at the temple. Welcome. So we start with our lesson goals, our lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, learner should be able to describe the boy Jesus at the temple. By the end of the lesson, learner should be able to describe the boy Jesus at the temple. So we find this in Luke chapter 2, verse 42 to 52. So it happened that the parents of Jesus, that is Mary and Joseph, they went to Jerusalem. They used to go to Jerusalem every year for the feast of the Passover. So when Jesus was 12, he accompanied them to Jerusalem. When Jesus was 12, he accompanied his parents, Mary and Joseph, to Jerusalem. And after the feast, the parents went home. Immediately after the feast, his parents went home. Jesus stayed behind. And when the parents went home, they realized he was not among them. After the feast, Jesus stayed behind and the parents went home. While on their way, it's when they realized he was not among them. So they decided to return to Jerusalem. They looked for Jesus for 3 days. So they went back to the temple and they found him sitting in the temple. Jesus was sitting in the temple, listening and asking the teachers questions. All those who were in the temple, they were astonished by the wisdom and his intelligence. All those who were in the temple were astonished by his wisdom and intelligence. And in this temple, it's when Jesus is revealed first as the true Son of his people and also as the light of and the salvation of the people. So his parents, Mary and Joseph, they questioned him. They were wondering why he was in the temple or why he had been left behind. Jesus answered them, "Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house, doing my Father's business?" Mary was shocked and she kept all this pondering in her heart. So that's how we describe the boy Jesus in the temple, when Jesus was left in the temple. How his parents realized on their way home that Jesus was not among them, when they went back to the temple and found him listening to the teachers of law, asking them questions, and Jesus answered them that didn't they know that he was supposed to be in his Father's house, going about his business. So let's see the lesson we have learned from the story, the boy Jesus at the temple. 1. Jesus understood his work and mission from the beginning. We see that Jesus understood his work and mission from the beginning. That's why he knew his mission. That's why he was left in the temple asking the teachers of law so many questions that even those who were there were shocked. He used this opportunity to learn more of God's purpose for his life. In the temple, when you are with the teachers, you learn more of God's purpose for his life. Also, another lesson is that Jesus' personal duty to God would demand some independence from family duties. He had to learn to be left behind because he needed time to spend with God and to know God more. So that's the lesson we have learned from the boy Jesus at the temple. We have come to the end of our lesson and we have an activity. Describe the boy Jesus at the temple. Answer that question. You describe the boy Jesus at the temple. And for our references, you can refer to Secondary Christian Religious Education, Student Book 2, that is KLB 3rd edition. Thank you for joining us for this and more. And if you may have a question, a suggestion, you may contact us through our SMS number which is on the screen. You can also find us on YouTube, Elimu TV, on Facebook, Elimu TV, and at Twitter at Elimu TV _KE. Till next time, bye bye.